Alright, so you want to work from home, and this is a video about things you should ask IBOs, independent business owners, when you're hunting for an IBO with Arise Virtual Solutions. What's their monthly fee? This is the biggest thing about IBOs, is that they need to make money as well. They hold the business license, they hold any insurance or bonds or whatever may entail with their state. They have to make money too. Arise doesn't pay them for you working through them for Arise. They make money off of what you earn. Depends on what they charge you. So their earnings are literally whatever fees they charge you to work through them for Arise. Yes, you are a contractor, so the business needs to make a profit. But what is that profit that they make, and where does it come from? It comes from your paycheck. They don't get paid extra for your working. We make money from what you earn. So how much money are they keeping from you is what you need to be asking the independent business owner when you're hunting for your IBO. They could charge you a percentage, or on a sliding scale, or a flat monthly fee. This matters if they charge you like 20% or 10% or 15 or 30, because if you make 1,000, you do the math. 200 goes to them, 800 goes to you. If you're only making 10 an hour, your first 20 hours just went into their pocket. This is a big deal. Do the work, do the due diligence, find out what they charge. I don't agree with these previous methods of percentages and sliding scales. I think it's not right, but I'm not them. They get to make the choice. It is ultimately your choice who you work for. So, next up, do they keep any of your pay from what you make hourly? Some temp agencies won't charge a sliding scale or a percentage or a flat monthly fee. They charge you by the hour. They treat their business like a temp agency. Last time I checked, this isn't a temp to hire position. This is a contractor position. You decide when either the job is done and you're done working, or you terminate yourself, or there's very many stipulations as to why you would leave. But you being a contractor versus an employee, why do they need to keep any pay from what you make hourly? Some IBOs do it instead of charging the monthly fee, but then again, how many hours you work will ultimately decide how much money they get to pocket off of you. That fee might not be including what they charge you to pay you. And what about any pay incentives you might earn that you didn't even know you were earning? Some clients, they pay you an hourly rate plus a bonus plus an incentive for being a good worker, coming to work all the time, showing up. All those little incentives, they add up. That's money that you earned. And that's why you need to ask an IBO, do you keep any pay from what I make hourly? Do you keep any incentives? Do you keep any of my bonuses? Do you keep any of my raises? You determine what I make hourly, then when is my raises? That's something I would be asking. Are they even telling you about that? They might tell you, yes, I'll hire you. You can work from home for $10 an hour for the rest of your life. Lo and behold, a year down the road, ultimately you've been earning 15 an hour, but you've only been getting paid 10. Now take that and factor that throughout the year. That IBO just made a big chunk of money off of you. But that's up to the IBO. They get to decide that. And like I put right there in the clip, it is up to the IBO what you get to know, and no one can tell you but them. That's why they can tell you what's for their business. And my ultimate thing I tell everyone is go IBO shopping. Go talk to 5, go talk to 6, go talk to 10, go talk to 20. Because I believe that is the biggest thing. It's up to the IBO to tell you what you get to know. No one can tell you but them. Arise will not get involved and will redirect you to your IBO. So ultimately it is between you and your IBO once you contract with them. So choose your IBO wisely. Let me click. All right. Do they reimburse you for any certification costs? This is your initial cost, your cost for your course, Just get certified to be able to work for the company that you choose. There can go one of two ways, or there's actually three. One, they can tell you, no, you pay for it. If you want to work from home, you pay for it. Two, yes, I will reimburse you if you certify, or yes, I will reimburse you after 90 days. Or three, I pay for your class outright. If an IBO that offers reimbursement for class is a great way for them to get you to join, but don't forget to ask about what all joining them entails. All right, there might be stipulations for them paying for your class outright, and that is exactly why you should be informed before you make that decision. Understand that they have responsibilities too, so this is at their discretion or not their obligation. So that means they don't have to reimburse you for your class costs. They don't even have to offer. All right, they don't have to pay for your class. But if they do, then it's pretty much a tool for them to get you to join them. Why? I do it myself. I offer folks, if you finish certification, I will reimburse you the cost of your course, be it $10 or $200. So you sign up with me. I do it, but there's things you need to be asking on top of that. The initial cost shouldn't be your only focus, because your initial cost may be $50 to get trained to work for a major client. But don't forget that yes, that's a tax write-off for you, and two, your earning potential just went from $0 to whatever that client's paying. So you will have successfully gotten yourself a job that you cannot get fired from unless you decide to quit or you decide to ignore any obligations with that client, like metrics. That's a whole nother video. Talking rude to customers, cussing out customers. It's really hard to get yourself fired from any client under the Arise platform unless you quit or you just straight up ignore everything you were trained. IBO is really only obligated to pay you and do your tax paperwork. That's the only thing they are required to do. They don't have to do squat else. But if they do anything on top of that, it's extra and it's on them, no one else. Some IBOs are super involved, some IBOs aren't involved at all. It just depends on who you're with and who's going to be there for you. Do they hold your check until the 1st and 15th, even though they get your money early? Yes, some banks do take time to process your pay. Talk to your bank about their deposit hold policies. Every IBO has a business bank account. It is required by law, be it state or federal. You got a business, it's got to have a business bank account. They got to have a federal FDIN number. They've got to be registered with their state for tax reasons. IRS is a big boss on that one. So money has to be accounted for. This is their discretion to pay you on a date of their choosing. Some IBOs might offer expedited pay for a fee. So you get paid on the 9th, you're not going to pay us till the 15th. Well, I'll pay you early if you pay me an extra $20 or 15 or 10. What? Even though you could pay me early for free, you're going to charge me to pay me early? Seems legit. I disagree with it. Some IBOs do that. It's just another way for them to what? Earn money. Everybody's out here just trying to make money. Do they charge a termination fee? And I'm going to read exactly what I wrote. The ultimate screw you. It's when somebody charges you for quitting a job that was told to you that you're the boss and you're in control. Always check if there's a termination or retraining or however they want to be slickly. It's a way to screw you out of your hard-earned money because you want to take away their monthly revenue they get off of you. They want to charge you out the rear to hold your whole check. It can happen. So you always want to ask, is there a termination fee? Is it included in your contract that you will sign to work underneath them? Read your contracts. It is always best and recommended to get your contract with the IBO of your choosing before you sign up for a class. That way you know exactly what you're getting yourself into. Yes, there will be IBOs out there send a bill to justify why they get to pocket your pay. Don't ask why. These idiots are scamming people. They've been doing it for a while, especially if they live in another state. They think they are untouchable. It will happen. There are shady IBOs out there, and I'm going to tell you right now, Arise will not get involved. This is the way that Arise keeps their business from becoming a pyramid scheme. Because if they get involved, then they are involved with you, and then you have to deal with them. That could tie them into court. Arise does not get their hands dirty because they have dirty little IBOs out there. They exist. Not all IBOs are shady, but there are some that are existing. So you gotta ask. You gotta be well knowledged, and that's why I recommend to everybody IBO shop. Go out there, talk to a bunch of them, see what they do for you, see what they'll charge you, see what they'll include, see what they'll keep. Keep an open mind, but don't get discouraged. Persistence is everything. Be persistent, be consistent with your research. Don't just settle for one. Kind of like with a doctor. Doctor says you need to have a surgery, it's going to be expensive. What's the first thought that goes through your head? I might need a second opinion. This is a life-altering thing. Well, guess what? This is a career-altering thing. Do your research. So you're wondering why we made the slide. Because all of the bad happened to me. Flat out. All of that crap I just told you about, it happened to me, and that's why I started my own IBO. I suffered, and I know what it means to feel the pain. I don't want anyone to feel that way that I did when Arise told me pretty much sucks to be you. We don't get involved. I was out in the wind. I had no one there to back me, and it really, really, really hurt when I busted my hump for 2 weeks, and my entire paycheck, instead of getting a deposit, I got a damn bill. I got a bill for $1,800, exactly what I made. Actually, it was like $1,880. She sent me a bill for that I owed her $80. She tried to justify why she kept my entire pay, what was going to keep me going for another 2 weeks until I could get to work again, because I got on with a shady IBO. Don't get it confused that Arise Virtual Solutions is and will be a fantastic company to work through. Arise platform, getting you, those jobs that are available with these fantastic companies, have fantastic trainers, have awesome support resources. The company itself is amazing. Some of their policies we all disagree with, but the company and what it does and what it provides us to be able to do is hands down awesome. And I don't even know why I don't know why I added that at the bottom, but that right there. With us, welcome new and existing customer service reps. And I'm going to tell you right there, half of my customer service professionals are folks that had shady independent business owners. And they wanted to work. They loved working from home. They loved picking their own schedules. But the independent business owner they were under was digging in their pocket when they shouldn't have. This is how we are different here at Southern Roots LOC LLC. Southern Roots Lock LLC. Arise charges between $19 to $20 twice monthly. We charge $20 twice monthly. You get full access to what Arise sends us, so you know exactly what you make and what we make. We have no problem screen sharing. Kind of hard to alter anything if you watch us open it on a live screen. You get everything you earn, your incentives, your bonuses, your money. You need help, all you have to do is call or text. I'm with the times. My phone's on 24/7. You don't wait. 10 hours for a response is ridiculous. I have folks out there telling me they haven't heard from their IBO in over a week, and that's just plumb out sad. We submit payroll deposits the same day Arise pays us. When I see the money hit my account, I submit the payroll the same stinking day. I get paid early. Why don't you get paid early? That's what we do, and that's what we're about. I want you to work from home. I want you to be happy, and I want you to be like, hey, this company's got my back. And that's exactly why I started it, because no one had my back when I got screwed. So I'm here, and this is what we do. Why are we like this? Because I have morals. because we have families to support, because we know what it means to want freedom and the need to be expected to do others right. You want to know that the company that you're working for is a good company, and they're going to take care of you hand over fist. We lost 0 customer service professionals for 2018. 0. All of 2018, not one customer service professional working from home for Southern Roots left us. That speaks for itself. I plan on doing the same thing for 2019. We're on track right now to add another 11 people by the end of January. I would love to increase those numbers hand over fist. So if you'd be willing to join, we will welcome you. Everyone works from home and picks their own schedules, so why would you want to quit? Nobody's telling you when you can take your breaks. Nobody tells you when you can take your vacation. It is what it is. You want to know more, you'll reach out to us. And you have our YouTube channel. You have our Facebook page. The information's always located below the video. And we would love you to have you join the board. So my last slide looks like a little background that speaks about me. I was GD educated by 17 and enlisted, Army veteran, Marine Corps veteran, father of 3. I love the Arise platform, but my CSPs are more important than the Arise platform. You have issues, and right there it says available 24/7. I have had a CSP wake me up at 2 a.m. and it took us till 7 a.m. to get him back working because he had a technical issue with his computer. Yeah, I may not know the answer, but I will stay up until we find the answer together. I will make sure you are taken care of. I like to connect my customer service professionals together. So if they're working one client, everybody who's working that client should be able to speak to one another. We all connect on Facebook. I have a chat app that we share that they communicate to one another privately. If they want, they can pass their phone numbers between one another. No CSP is out in the wind unless they so choose. They are always given the option. Do you want to talk to other people working for the company? Yay or nay? 9 times out of 10, it's always yay. Things are going to sour the taste of your mouth. And if you're willing to take the chance with us, hey, I'll suck on the lemon too. But we will make it through. Working from home should be the best experience of your life, especially if you get to control your own schedule. I've got a single mother of 2 down in Memphis. She is taking her kids to school and picking them up and working in between and picking up some hours on the weekend only if she wants to. I have a married couple out in Arizona that it suits their lifestyle. I have folks young and old, big and small, white, black, Asian, Latino. I think we got one Honduran. There is no discrimination here. You want a good company to work for, you feel free to reach out to us. But I will tell you, just like I told you in this video, do your due diligence. Look for a good company to work for. Nobody's pressuring you. And just to be blunt about it, right now, me making this video, it is 1 o'clock in the morning. And I am at my desk grinding away in a sleeveless t-shirt and shorts at my workstation where I actually work from home, making this video for folks like you. And I hope you take my words to heart, because this information I wish I would have known from the beginning. But now that I know now, all I want to do is pass it on. So I thank you for watching the video. Like I said before, everything's down in the description. Please like and share and subscribe to the YouTube channel and hit us up on Facebook. We love your faces and we wish you the best of luck in the journey that is working from home.